Hi guys, my name is Ruth. Welcome back to my channel. Last time I was talking about family and I talked about children, getting a house girl, trying to see that your children are safe. Now I'm going to continue today with the same topic and maybe talk about bigger children. You get a good house girl, but there are some things that will happen under your nose, in your house, even during the day. I'm taking an example of a family I'd read about somewhere. And this is a family that had a house man. Actually, he was not a house boy, he was a man. You know, where you get a big man and you think your children will be safer, the man is more responsible because he's also a family man. So they had children, two boys and a girl. And these children were supposed to be sleeping after lunch. So what the man used to do is he could give the children lunch and take the boys to their bedroom to sleep, to have a nap after lunch, and then take the small girl. The girl was about 6 years, and he could take the girl to her room and put her to bed, and the man could go back to the sitting room, go out of the house, look around, look at the boys, and the boys had no issues. So for them, once they were put to bed, they have their nap. So he checks around, he sees there's nobody, no visitor, no neighbor looking around, and he goes back to the girl's room. Remember, this is a 6-year-old child, 6-year-old girl. So the man used to go back to the girl's bedroom and rape her during the day after lunch. Rape her, and when he's done, he goes back to the kitchen and waits for these children to wake up. So the boys wake up, they come, the girl cannot sleep. Remember, this child could not sleep. So it got to a point where this very 6-year-old child, wherever it was lunchtime, she was not even able to eat. She could walk out of the house and the man could chase her and say, come, go and sleep. Where are you going? Why are you going away? But you see, the poor child cannot tell anybody what is going to happen after this. So he could force the girl, put the boys to bed, and the boys, being children also, they didn't know what was happening to their sister. They could think that the girl was just being stubborn. So the boys go to sleep again. The man looks as usual, puts the girl to bed, goes around, checks around, there's nobody, no stranger, no visitor, the parents are not around. Then goes back to the girl's room, rape her, leave the little child there, goes back to the kitchen and pretend, or goes back out there and pretend like nothing else is happening. This continued for a very long time. And then one time, the mother was around. She was not feeling well. And the same thing, the man was trying to put the children to bed. And the girl said, I'm not sleeping. First of all, she knew that after eating, it is going to bed. After taking lunch, she's going to have a nap, as usual. That was the routine. So the girl refused to eat, and the mother was there. The mother did not try to find out why this 6-year-old girl was refusing to take lunch. She could not think why this 6-year-old child is losing so much weight. So the girl ran out, and the man followed her and said, come and sleep. And the mother was there. The man could say, she's just stubborn, she's just being stubborn. She took the little girl to bed, but at least the girl knew that the mother was around. Her mother was in the house. So, but still, it's a very bad experience. This child could not sleep. Now, this child is narrating this incident after 18 years of her life. It is when she's coming up to say this story. She never told anybody. So what I said last time is, when you see your children, if you look at your children's body language, you are able to realize that there is something wrong. Had the mother been taking time off, come home, abruptly say at around 2 or 3, maybe she would have caught this man in the act. Maybe if she tried to give the man off and stay with the children, give them lunch and escort them to bed, she would have realized what was happening. So the girl says up to today she never trusts anybody, and as anybody, even if it were you or me, you wouldn't trust anybody in life. So ladies and gentlemen, what I'm trying to say is our children will get molested, will get raped under our noses by the very people that we trust. A lot of bad experiences happen to children in their homes. Where they are supposed to be safe, it is where all these things happen. Mothers, be careful. And even again, sometimes you read in the papers, you hear news, you hear neighbors talk and say the father raped his own child of 6 years, or his own child 10 years, even 3 years. Sometimes you wonder what men see in children. Honestly, you can't imagine what they see in children. These are babies, these are children. It is a very bad experience. Let's protect our children. Let's be careful. And if we could manage, I would suggest that we stop working as mothers and we stay home and take care of our children. But we need that money. If you are a bit well off, if you have a bit of money, instead of employing a house girl, I suggest you have a house girl. You, together with the house girl, as a mother, you take care of your children. And for now, I said, we learn more from each other. I'll be coming with more stories. I'll be coming with more experiences. Remember I said, I'm a grandmother, I'm a mother. I have a soft center for children, and I'll keep talking about children. I'll keep talking about women and men relationships. I'm going to talk about food. Remember I said that from the beginning. And I said I'll be making comments on current affairs, politics. As for today, thanks for listening to me. Subscribe, make comments, and let me get your feedback. Bye. Talk